We can turn the mics up in the hall again now, as we're going to go to capture the flag on slums, which is, it is capture the flag on slums. I do love capture the flag on slums. It is my favourite map for capture the flag, just because of the mid-map control, and you can see it every single time. And Epsilon are so good.
I like watching Jerd on this map. If I'm honest, I've seen him do some really good things with the V23R on it, and we will see just how he plays. At the moment, Dave, you can't really put this against Epsilon. There'll be no one, as far as I know, at home betting against them. It's just not where a smart man would put his money.
No.
Admittedly, they are the favourites for this event, and they are the team to beat. It sounds a little bit cliche. They were sitting there going, Epsilon are great all the time, but there's a reason. There's a reason people say that. Yes. Refusing themselves are a fantastic team.
It's nice to see
they actually beat TCM earlier. Refuse took down TCM.
Did they?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Damn. Matt Markey will not be happy with that.
No, he wasn't. And he actually got beat by Epsilon as well, so they are in danger of not doing really well in their group. So,
dear me. I mean, that would be it, because my top three teams before we came here, it was between Epsilon and Infused, obviously, as the top two, and then between TCM and Enigma. Pardon me? Between TCM and Enigma, and it looks to me like TCM, it's only the first day, but they may be bombing out.
Well, this is the thing, right? It's pool play, so it doesn't matter that much. So what?
I know.
The worst that can happen is you go in as 8th seed into the bracket when you re-enter for the championship bracket. But it does seem like both teams might be ready.
I think Epsilon got this down. It doesn't matter if it's pool play. It doesn't matter if it's a scrim. It doesn't matter if it's a championship match. You play as hard as you can.
Of course it is. It's a great thing for them. They like warming up and just making sure everything's tight and perfect for the second day. Shane used to have a curse of just doing awful on his first game on Sunday, but he has broken that since he's been playing with Epsilon for a little while now. It's one of the things, he just wasn't very good on the Sunday morning.
Oh, okay, fair enough. So he wakes up in the morning and says, I need my breakfast and my coffee before I decide to slay some people this morning.
It's more the fact he hasn't gone to bed. They know being on the home he likes to stay up a little bit later than his teammates. But there we go. We are going to go into capture the flag slums now. Epsilon seeming very, very confident.
They are. There's fist bumps going on all over the place. Mad Cat just speaking to his coach. The coach is kind of just chilling at the back there, sitting down, maybe having a bite to eat. Who knows?
Yeah, it does seem like Dinger's actually just like, I'm not even going to coach this one. What's the point?
Oh, dearie me. That is confidence for you. But we have seen better. Well, we've seen crazier comebacks, surely.
Oh, we certainly have. I'm going to jump on board with Crazy as well. So let's see what this man can do as we go straight into the start of capture the flag, and the two teams go head to head in the middle of the park. Now,
they've not got that good. They've not got the good side as Swanee takes down Crazy almost straight away. And of course, that respawn delay as Rush gets actually. He's got a two-piece already. Oh, gets taken down by who knows what right there. Oh, Jerd, it turns out to be. So we jump on board with Jerd. He's going to be making his way to the flag straight away. Gets that dirty kill on Crazy, but Torres takes down Jerd as well. They're obviously rotating back to their flag, but Epsilon have already pushed up the attack so far as Shane takes out Crazy.
Look at that. They're pretty much all going down, and Epsilon going to try and put this one home. However, they do not have the cut-offs in effect. Shane hasn't actually got the flank here. He has let Mad Cat take it, and the cut-offs, like I said, are not ready for this. Shane is going to try and get one himself, and Swanee needs to make this kill.
Oh.
Doesn't make it. That's going to leave a hole in the gap. Look at Refuse just come streaming through there, and Crazy's actually going to counterpull.
It's very, very messy right now. It's kind of clearing up now, but there is still one man. Yep, as Shane gets taken out. So it's kind of cleaned up now. Is what we're going to see. Have they got the flag? Yes, they do. So what we're going to see here is the typical Mexican standoff stylio thingio, where you have both teams with the enemy's flag in their own territory, and it's who can push up first. And to me, it looks like Epsilon are actually pushing. Normally, you push up two of your teammates, keep one.
Well, it
with
depends.
The flag.
Some teams kind of just like sending off a lone wolf and hoping he gets a little bit lucky. I've seen the whole teams go at the other team, just depending on the situation. Jerd is one of the ones pushing forward, but he is all alone now. He's going.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Jerd says, "I am a one-man army." What a nade by Maze there, shutting down Jerd. That's going to be a good feeling for them. But there is a lot of defense going on right now from the Refuse team. You can see two players staying back, and only a Maze pushing up, which, as you said, a lone wolf. I mean, is he going to be able to return against the full Epsilon team? Because they're kind of.
He doesn't want to come out of that blue building at the moment. He's I am not coming out to challenge you guys. However, does manage to shut Shane down as he comes to challenge him. Now, Amazed, will he make a move here? He's going to manage to get out of blue, and someone has snuck in behind him. Who is that who just gone around the side?
That is
Jerd.
Jerd is constantly on the attack as ever.
Oh, Jerd slipped the net.
Completely takes out Crazy, but it doesn't matter. Torres is waiting in the corner, being a little bit of a sneaky beaver.
He kind of snuck past two players. They knew he was there, but he just kind of managed to get between them before they could do anything. Just pulled off a perfect headshot to take the flag down, but wasn't able to convert it.
This is one of the worst things to see in capture the flag when neither team are budging.
Sneaky Shane.
Sneaky boy. Does get taken out, unfortunately, by that AR. There's nothing he would have been able to do there, really, although he did get a few hits off. So
the interesting thing to note here is the fact that Refuse aren't really doing an awful lot. Epsilon are just putting so much pressure on them, they have to actually go four-man defense.
Yes, exactly. I mean, well, there is Rush in the middle of what can only be described as a shark storm right now, taking out Swanee there. Coming back on himself, but he's going to get taken down by Jerd. He was already weak, of course, and Shane and Jerd will be pushing up right now.
Well, now Jerd has got very, very close here. Oh, he's somewhere around the corner, but he's got to take on 2, and he's not going to be able to do it. He's just in a swarm of bodies. Torres actually has score streaks here. This is the danger.
Yes. Now, of course, what would the sensible thing to do right now would probably be to push up with the Refuse team to push up, and then Torres releases those score streaks, takes down the flag carrier, they return the flag and cap it. That would be the ideal situation.
His team need to be in a position to do that, and it looks like that's what they're going for. Crazy managed to pick up a very good 2 kills there, and now they're coming forward. Rush and Crazy are going to go for it.
Yeah.
And I wonder if Epsilon know there are score streaks in play. Mad Cat
is
the one with the flag at the moment.
He must know there are score streaks in play. Surely that's why they're defending as they've gone on the defensive now. There must be.
I'm going to go on board with Rush. He's the furthest forward here at the moment. He's the only guy really in a risk.
He's deep in MG territory, but they must know he's there because he's EMP'd.
Oh, instantly taken down. Neither team actually able to find a gap to get this. We could be seeing quite a long stalemate on this side.
Super Mexican standoff. Maybe he's going to be saving it. Maybe he's going to be saving those streaks for the next round on a pole.
Picking up a kill.
Joe picking up another kill on a maze? Oh, not another kill, just a kill. Well, he does pick up many kills, I'm sure, but Torres, it's all about Torres right now, defending that flag so very
Epsilon
well.
able to get in. Swanee is the nearest player, and he has managed to get through.
He's managed to get through, but it's going to be a 2 versus 1 situation. It's going to be very difficult, isn't it?
Oh, instantly taken down
straight away in the head by a maze right there, as Rush is directly in enemy territory, but he's got an SMG. Is he going to be able to take down Mad Cat?
Nope.
No, Jerd shuts him down straight away. So it looks to me like we might be seeing a 0-0 in the first round. Now I think this happened last time when we were casting at Gfinity.
I think it did. It's going to be one of them ones. Neither team is willing to.
Neither team is willing to push up. Neither team is. Both teams are kind of on the defensive.
They're both just kind of probing attacks. Both teams sending a few players forward to see if they can sneak a kill in and get that flag back. Refuse actually playing more defensive than Epsilon at the moment. Epsilon keeps sending people like Jerd and Swanee and Shane to try and get it. Relying more on Mad Cat to hold the flag down, but there we go, 0-0, and that's going to really frustrate the Epsilon team who thought they had that flag away, but they didn't have the cutoffs.
Jerd was using the AN94 there, which I thought was quite interesting because you don't often, well, you do see it at LAN, but you don't see it as much as, of course, the M8. Typical the MSMC and the DSR, they're all the ones you normally see, but it's nice to see some a variety of weapons being used at EGL.
Yeah, it is. It's one of them really funny things about Call of Duty, actually. People are like, don't ban this, we need variety. Whereas the right banning can actually bring more variety of guns to the table.
Like the foul I think was something that needed to be banned almost, and it was one of those. I think it was the patch that the main thing people complained about of turning the M8, which was fully rotated, which was a machine for it was pre-patch. As Amaze is going to take down Mad Cat there. Of course, they've got to do all this work all over again to get those flags back again, but they do have streaks. Refuse.
Yeah, they do. Torres does actually have them streaks, so we're going to jump on board with him. He's in blue. They're putting a lot of pressure on Epsilon this time round. As Torres still trying to hold it up. He's currently EMP'd. Oh, great wall bang from him there to hold this down. Oh, he's eventually taken down. Refuse still putting on a lot of pressure. Maze slowly backpedaling, saying, oh, okay, we'll hold on to map control here.
They're pushing up to the mid-map, and as I said before, on this map, if you keep that mid-map control, especially on Capture the Flag, you're in for a victory. And Epsilon right now, not on the back foot, because I wouldn't say that at this point, but Refuse are looking a lot stronger in this second half, I have to say, and they are going to make the first pull, although he does get taken down immediately by Shane.
Swanee now trying to put a kill down as we jump back on board with him, but this is all about Refuse at the moment. They are playing really well. Amazing, a good position to lock down the screen, but he does get taken down by Mad Cat, and now Epsilon, for the first time in this half, have some space to breathe.
Whoa. As kill feed's going a little bit crazy right now. It's kind of exchanging bullets between both teams, and Torres
called him completely correctly and just kept shooting, so I know which way you're coming, and took him down.
There's nothing, well, it is one of those situations where both teams are just, someone has to make a mistake at some point, surely. Because otherwise, I think, is it the same rule set where we have to replay the entire map? If even in the golden capture the flag moment, if nobody captures anything, we have to replay the entire map. Is that right?